Cadbury, The Starting Point by John Cadbury. It's 1824 and the air in Bull Street, Birmingham is thick with the smell of roasted coffee and the damp chill of an English morning. I'm John Cadbury and I have just opened the doors to a small shop that I believe can change the mortal fabric of this city. The vision, chocolate over gin. Birmingham is a hard city. The Industrial Revolution has brought smoke, noise, and a desperate resilience on the Gain Palace. I see men spending their weak wages on spirits that rot their health and tear their families apart. I have a different vision. I sell tea, coffee, and a new frothy drink. Drinking chocolate. The mission, to provide a healthful alternative to alcohol. The recipe, I spend my nights in the black room, mortar and pestle in hand, grinding coca beans with sugar and stretches. The goal, not just a treat, but tonic of the soul. If I can make a cup of coca more inviting than a glass of gin, I have done my duty to God and Birmingham. The struggles of the early years. By 1831, the shop isn't enough. I move into a small factory in Crook Lane. My brother Benjamin joins me and we became the Cadbury brothers. But became an honor isn't all sweetness. The coca paste we produce is heavy and greasy because of the natural coca butter. It's hard to drink. We are struggling against Dutch competitors who have better technology. My health is failing and the business is teetering on the edge of irrelevance. In 1861, I hand the reins to my son Richard and George. I tell them the name Cadbury must stand for more than profit. It must stand for purity. The turning point, Bournville. My son George takes my vision and scales it beyond my wildest dreams. He realizes that a successful company isn't just about the product, it's about the people who makes it. He moves the factory out of the squalor of central Birmingham to a factory in a garden called Bournville. The old factory city center, cramped, short, stained straight, open spaces, trees and fresh air, workers living in slums, 300 cottages with greens for the staff, high disease and mortality, cricket pitches, schools and healthcare. The legacy of the purple wrapper. I am long gone now, but the name Cadbury is etched into the world consciousness. We don't just invent the Dairy Milk Bar. In 1905, we invented a way of doing business that treated the worker as a human being, not as a cog in a machine. When people see the specific shade of purple, they don't just think of milk chocolate, they think of a promise of quality that started with a single Quaker man grinding beans in the small shop on Bull Street. I started with a cup of coca to save man from a bottle. We ended with a brand that defined a nation's childhood.